Mama June. Fans troll Pumpkin for unbelievable lies. Mama June star Lauren Pumpkin Efford had an unfortunate childhood due to her mother. But she found her partner Josh in her early teenage years and fell in love. They first welcomed their daughter into the world and tied the knot. The pair welcomed 3 more children later in their lives. Pumpkin also took her sister, Alana's custody, and raised her like her own little daughter. Pumpkin has been relying on the WeTV paycheck for a long time. Now, the TLC celeb has been using her online fame to earn money through brand promotions and partnerships. Fans have seen her hustling on social media and getting trolled for tricking followers with expensive products. Recently, she shared her success story with the audience. Unfortunately, fans found it hard to believe her lies and trolled her for the same. Mama June. Fans mock Pumpkin for sharing her total work week hours. Lauren Efford has been busy sharing the struggles of being a solopreneur. She has been a part of the reality TV world ever since she was a child. Now, the Mama June star has been hustling to become a strong influencer using her social media fame. Moreover, the reality TV celeb also works with her sister on The Sister's Closet. Recently, she raised eyebrows for sharing her unbelievable workweek hours. Pumpkin alleged that she had been working 150 hours a week. She shared the pictures of all the items ready to be shipped to her customers. The WeTV star noted, "From a very, very small corner in my bedroom, moving into a 12x24 shed in my backyard last year." She went ahead to reveal that she was ready to move into an 11,000 square feet building this week. Lauren claimed that she owes all the credit for the 150-plus hours of work a week without bragging about it. However, Mama June fans were in disbelief at such inaccurate working hours and took the matter to Reddit. The OP wrote, "No way does she work 150 hours a week at least, make the lies somewhat believable damn." Fans joined the OP to troll the celebrity for mentioning such unbelievable work hours. One fan wrote, "The lie detector test determined T880 is a lie." Meanwhile, the others were not ready to buy her lies, as that is only 168 hours in a week. Hence, they started thinking if she got only 3 hours of sleep with no show and food. Further, they joked, "Well, there's the proof that someone is doing some serious drugs." Mama June. Fans accuse Lauren of scamming people with new business. Pumpkin, aka Lauren, has joined hands with her sister Honey Boo Boo for the merchandise business. They have been sharing new offers and details on social media. However, fans have been thinking that the sisters have been fooling people in the name of their own merchandise. Several fans claimed that Mama June stars have been using a popular site, Temu, for their business. However, the others felt that her business was legit because she had a license. Recently, the reality TV celebrity revealed that she lost 3 business accounts. However, she didn't explain the reason for the ban on her accounts. Keep coming back to TV season and spoilers for more tea about Lauren's business and other Mama June tea. Lauren Pumpkin Efford has long been viewed as the unshakable foundation of the fractured Shannon family. When Mama June spiraled into addiction, when the cameras stopped rolling, and when Alana Honey Boo Boo Thompson needed a stable guardian, it was Pumpkin who stepped up. Fans once hailed her as the voice of reason, the motherly force in a crumbling household. But now, that narrative is starting to crack. Recently, a storm of controversy erupted online when fans began accusing Pumpkin of fabricating stories. Stories that many now believe were crafted for sympathy, attention, or even money. Social media has exploded with accusations that Pumpkin has been spinning unbelievable lies, and the backlash is fierce. The once adored older sister and caretaker is now facing a digital reckoning. But is this the case of a misunderstood woman cracking under pressure, or has Pumpkin been leading fans down a carefully curated, dishonest path all along? The story that started it all. It all began with a seemingly innocent podcast appearance, where Pumpkin spoke emotionally about juggling her 5 children, her husband's job struggles, and the enormous financial responsibility of raising Alana, while Mama June allegedly gave nothing to support them. She described long nights rationing groceries, school field trips she had to skip paying for, and the crushing weight of unpaid bills while still trying to keep up appearances for Alana's sake. Fans were initially moved. The comment section lit up with empathy and praise. "She's doing what June never could," one fan wrote. Pumpkin is the real mom in that family, another added. But just days later, inconsistencies started surfacing, quickly and loudly. Receipts tell a different story. It wasn't long before digital sleuths got to work. Several fans began comparing dates and statements across interviews, Instagram lives, and the family's now-defunct reality show. They noticed contradictions. In one recent podcast, Pumpkin claimed her husband Josh had been unemployed for several months. Yet, on her Instagram 2 weeks prior, she posted a gushing Father's Day tribute showing him in his work uniform, thanking him for holding down the fort every day. Elsewhere, she shared images of a new minivan, a family trip to the beach, and a designer stroller for her youngest, all during the time she supposedly couldn't afford groceries. Then came the leaked court documents. A fan page posted copies of filings showing that Mama June had been ordered to pay child support for Alana during her teen years. It wasn't much, but it directly contradicted Pumpkin's claim that she never saw a single cent from June. Suddenly, the narrative flipped. What was once seen as courage and sacrifice started to look suspiciously like performance. TikTok turns on Pumpkin. The controversy reached its boiling point on TikTok, where a viral video dissected Pumpkin's recent interview. The creator paused the video multiple times, pointing out inconsistencies and overlaying receipts in the form of past social media posts and news clippings. Within 48 hours, #PumpkinLies was trending. People began calling her out for trauma milking and manipulating her image as the selfless sister for attention. It's giving reality TV martyr complex, one user snarked. Another said, I rooted for her. I really did, but I hate being lied to. Memes followed. Side-by-side comparisons of Pumpkin's sad stories next to her seemingly lavish lifestyle flooded the feeds. Fans who once fiercely defended her began to question everything. Had she been exaggerating this whole time? Was it all for likes and podcast deals? Defenders and detractors. Of course, not everyone has turned on Pumpkin. Her loyal supporters argue that just because she has some nice things doesn't mean she isn't struggling. You can have a stroller and still cry yourself to sleep at night. One fan commented, people are too quick to cancel someone just because their pain doesn't look poor enough. Others say Pumpkin may be a victim of poor storytelling, not manipulation. That her struggles were real, but the delivery was flawed. She's young, overwhelmed, and trying to make sense of her life. Give her grace, a longtime fan pleaded. But the trolls are louder, and the internet, once it sniffs out potential dishonesty, rarely lets go. The toll on the family. Behind the scenes, sources say the backlash has taken a heavy toll on the E-fired household. Pumpkin has reportedly gone into a media silence, declining new interview requests, and temporarily pausing all sponsored content deals. Close friends claim she's heartbroken and blindsided, insisting she never meant to deceive anyone. Josh, her husband, has allegedly become increasingly protective, pulling back from social media and canceling a few local appearances the couple had planned to promote a small family business they were launching. And Alana? She's caught in the middle again. Fans began tagging her in callouts directed at Pumpkin, asking her to confirm or deny her sister's stories. But Alana, who has been focusing on her college journey and maintaining a healthier distance from family drama, hasn't said a word publicly. Those close to her say she's torn. She loves her sister deeply, but is quietly hurt by the growing narrative that their struggles may have been inflated. She doesn't want to lose trust in the one person who raised her right. One insider shared, Mama June's reaction. If anyone's watching this meltdown with interest, it's June Shannon herself. Insiders say June is privately gloating as fans start to question the daughter who once painted her as the family's savior. For years, June has been labeled the villain. Rightfully so, many argue. But this backlash against Pumpkin seems to feed her long-held belief that her daughters only ever told one side of the story. She's always felt like Pumpkin used her addiction as a way to build her own brand, a source claimed. This is her I told you so moment. Still, June has refrained from publicly addressing the controversy, possibly to avoid looking like she's kicking her daughter while she's down. But some fans speculate it's only a matter of time before she starts dropping subtle shade online. Will the Shannon brand survive? The real question now is whether this new wave of scrutiny will permanently fracture the Shannon brand. The family has long survived on relatability. Messy, flawed, but real. But if fans believe they've been manipulated, that relatability might become irreparable damage.